got my good friend David, big Liverpool fan on right now. Obviously, I'm very happy. Great result for us, being down to 10 men after just 28 odd minutes, and to come out with a 0-0 draw. We played really well, limiting Liverpool just to one shot on target, barely any clear-cut chances created. In fact, we had a couple of good chances as well. So really proud of our boys. But it'd be nice to hear a Liverpool fan's perspective of how that game was. So yeah, David, go ahead.
Well, I can't say it went according to plan. I don't think that was Klopp's plan. I think it was a clear red card. To me, that was the right decision. I know it seems a bit tough to you guys because you keep getting these red cards, but against City and everything. But I think that one was definitely a red card. But we didn't make enough. You down to 10 men, and as you say, you really defended well. Good thing is, it's still level, all to play for, and I'm not worried about going to the Emirates Stadium. It's not a fortress, but I am disappointed we're not going there with a goal in hand.
Yeah, you say it, but this season we've been very strong at home, and we normally do play well against Liverpool at home. We have quite a good record.
Well, there'll be a lot more space on the pitch because we never put 10 men behind the ball, and you won't be able to play like that at the Emirates. You have to go for the win. So, it'll be a much more open game. There'll be much more goal mouth action. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, they say sometimes in a game that it's harder to break down a team that's down to 10 men because obviously they'll sit behind the ball more, be less likely to take chances, trying to keep compact and solid. So sometimes it can be harder to break down 10 men. But when it's that early in the game, I was fearing it could be 2-3, 4-0 at that point,
Yeah.
It's really worrying.
Apart from Jota, we don't really have anybody who's scoring a lot on the pitch at the moment. And I was disappointed he didn't play Oxlade-Chamberlain from the start because I think he is a bit more of a sort of attack-minded than Hendo, and Milner's just getting old. I don't know really why. I don't know why you would start with him. So although it was a reasonably strong team, I don't think it was never really the attacking force, particularly without Salah and Mane there. You got to put in some more attack-minded players. And too often the ball was just going left to right or right to left, and it wasn't going forward. It wasn't going into the box. And occasionally when Robertson got down the wing and he looked up and he was looking to put the cross in, he was only seeing like one guy in the box. So it was like, where is everyone? Normally he's got three people to hit, and they just weren't there. So we'll see. It's a game of two legs, and it's not over yet. And I have confidence in my boys, but we'll see.
Yeah, as you said, it's far from over yet. But for me, I'm confident, but obviously you guys are coming to confidence too. But you can see you really do miss Salah and Mane. You lack that cutting edge. Normally, we're making many chances in a game, and whereas we defended, you guys didn't look like you were able to create chances, So let's see how it goes. We'll be missing Salah and Mane. That makes me even more confident for the second leg. Like, I'm confident we can get the job done and get to the final. How do you think in terms of second leg? What can Klopp do to change things up?
Well, as I say, I think he should start with Oxlade-Chamberlain instead of Hendo, and maybe Jones instead of Milner, something like that. I don't know. I was disappointed with Trent today. I thought Trent had a poor game, very poor game by his standards. So I don't know. I'm sure he can turn it around, but occasionally I think it doesn't do any harm to sort of put someone else on the pitch just to make him realise he's got to work harder for his place. He
had a big chance at the end though with Minamino. Goal, so I had my heart in my mouth. I was like, oh God, don't score in the last minute, please. We've done so well. For us as a defensive unit, we've been so much better this season. The biggest weakness we've had is you know, in the last 10, 15 years is our defense. But you can see Arteta's got us a lot more solid,
He
organized,
has.
you know,
He has.
putting holding on, putting five at the back. I mean, the way we played that, we had a good couple of chances. Saka could have had a goal. It's just
Yeah. You must be worried he was limping off like that. I mean, you got some important games at the weekend.
I know. I hope it's just a precaution. And Arteta was like, you know what, we need to keep defensively solid anyway. So let's get a defender on, because we brought Travis on for him, who's a left back. And I'm just hoping he'll be right for the Tottenham game. Because I was just saying to someone else I was speaking to that playing with 10 men means our players have had to put a big shift in. You know, a lot of running around, a lot of hands. That kind of effort we had to put in is going to drain them out. So I hope they can recover well in these next 2 days. And then we got that big one against Tottenham. And the good thing is that after that, there's 4 days until the second leg against you guys. So hopefully we'll get some players back as well. So because we had a few players out today, Emil Smith Rowe, Odegaard, both were unavailable, you know. So Saka, just quickly to touch on him, like, yeah, it was, you know, you could say it's a little bit harsh, but it was just reckless from him. And he's known to be so reckless. And I hope we can get someone in the transfer window soon, because he's a liability. And
he does do that quite often, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. There's just no need for it, you know. Like, it was so reckless at that time. Jota still had a lot to do, and he just went like flying in, and he's done that many times. Doesn't learn from it. It's the worst thing. Like, people can make mistakes. We're repeating the same mistakes again and again. And I just hope we can get the job done against Tottenham. And then we're gonna take confidence, because you know, when you can go to Anfield, one of the hardest grounds in the world to go to, be down to 10 men, come out of a 0-0. Even if we're tired, it's Tottenham. We'll be up for that. It's a big game, as we know. So take confidence. Hopefully we can beat Tottenham. And then, second leg, beat you guys. I'm very confident now. Really confident. We're going to play the final against Chelsea. I know you're confident.
Not all.
I know you're confident.
We'll be speaking soon.
Yeah, we're looking forward to speaking to you after the second leg. It's going to be interesting enough. It's still, you could say it's still in a balance, but with home advantage and you lot missing Salah and Mane, we have to be favourites. You know,
it's going to be close. It'll be close.
Yeah, it'll be good. Let's hope it doesn't go to penalties. I hate penalties.
No one likes that.
Yeah.
Mind you got a good goalkeeper, so
Yeah, he done well. It was a little bit edgy today. Times you can understand that you're at Anfield, you know, crowd are on you. He's a very good keeper, but he's still young. We understand, and you know, he done well overall. He didn't have much to do. You guys had one shot on target the whole game.
I know. I know. We got to work on that.
I hope it continues to be like this. And luckily for us, Salah and Mane will not be playing in the second leg. So
they will not. Yeah.